Should I start?
Rayana will start
Yeah,
the
that's okay.
meeting. So it's a planning staff, just saying the welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, should we give it a couple more minutes?
Okay.
Yeah.
If you're a producer, make sure not to click the end button, okay?
No matter how much you may want to.
If you have just joined, we're just waiting a few minutes to make sure that everyone is here.
All right, everyone, we're going to get started. Before the meeting starts, I'm just going to make an announcement about how this meeting will happen. Due to the COVID-19 health emergency and to protect city employees and the public, we are holding this CAC meeting for Balboa Reservoir through this virtual medium. As the public, you will be able to hear and see the meeting and presentation through the Microsoft Teams application or through a modern web browser on a computer or mobile device by going to the following link, tinyurl.com BRCAC 0406. Again, that is tinyurl.com/BRCAC 0406. Those with limited internet access can listen into the meeting by dialing 866-434-5269 and entering the access code 886-3144 and then pressing pound. Comments or opportunities to speak during the public comment period are available via phone by dialing the same number, 866-434-5269, and entering the same access code, 886-3144, and then pressing pound. When public comment begins, you will be instructed to dial 1 and then 0 to be added to the queue to speak. You will be lined up in the system in the order you dial 1 and 0. While you are waiting, the system will be silent. The system will notify you when you are in line and waiting. All callers will remain on mute until their line is open. Best practices are to call from a quiet location, speak clearly and slowly, and turn down your television, computer, or radio. Participants and presenters, please account for the time delays and speaking discrepancies between live coverage and streaming. While the online Q&A feature of this meeting will be available for the public to submit public comment, we cannot guarantee that each comment will receive a response. Thank you for your time and attention. The Balboa Reservoir CAC meeting will begin now.
Jonathan, I see that you're speaking. Please unmute yourself. Sorry about that.
Let's try again. Yes, this is John Winston, and I'm calling to order the meeting of the Balboa Reservoir CAC, and it's July. It's not July. It is April 9th, 2020. The topic tonight is the design standards and guidelines document that's available to download on the CAC website. It's going to become part of the project approval documents considered by the Planning Commission. In general, there's a Planning Commission hearing tomorrow. I'm sorry, today is 4/8. Tomorrow 4/9 there will be a Planning Commission hearing, Thursday 4/9, at which the Commission will be asked to initiate a general plan amendment for the project. This is not an approved action, but simply a process action that precedes the approval process. So, first order of business is to approve the February minutes. Can I get a motion to approve? Turn on your microphone first.
How about taking roll, John?
That comes.
John?
Yes, I hear you.
Yeah, how about taking roll?
Okay, we'll take roll first. For some reason, that's not on my list here. Okay, we're taking roll. First, when you answer, say present. I'm going to call your name and make sure your microphone is unmuted. Michael Ahrens.
Present.
Bridget Davila. Unmute, please.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, present.
Okay.
Christine Godinez is out on maternity leave. Robert Milbauer is excused for medical reasons. Amy O'Hare.
Present.
Maurice Rivers. Maurice Rivers is absent. Mark Tang.
I'm present.
Peter Tam. Peter Tam is absent, and I'm John Winston, the chair. So back to approving the minutes. Does anybody have any comment on the minutes? Should I go through I'm going to go through the CAC members one more time. Rather than passing the microphone, we have to call roll each time. Michael Ahrens?
No problem with the minutes.
Bridget Davila?
Are you taking roll again?
No, I'm calling roll to ask if you have any comments on the minutes from the last meeting.
Okay,
I have to do it this way. We can't pass the microphone.
got it.
Amy O'Hare?
No changes, no comments.
Okay, Mark Tang?
No comments.
Okay, so can I get a motion to approve, please? Somebody
I'll move to approve, Mike Ahrens.
Okay, second?
I second it.
Okay, that's that. The next thing we do, the meeting overview, we've done that. I would like to, let's see, hold on one second. Move on public comment. Okay, we will go to the design standards and guidelines already. I would like to introduce Peter Waller from.
Hey, John. I'm
Yes?
so sorry to interrupt. This is
Did
Lee.
I miss something?
No, I would just love to, during your general updates, I would just love to say a couple of things.
Yes, I'm sorry. Go ahead. We arranged that.
That's quite all right.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'll turn my camera on as well. Hi, everybody. So I know that I just wanted to address our general schedule and our next steps, and as well as and primarily wanted to thank everybody for joining us virtually. I'm Lee Lutensky with the Office of Economic and Workforce Development. You've seen me at our in-person meetings in the past. And I firstly want to really heartily thank our planning staff and IT staff who have put together this virtual platform. I also want to thank all of you CAC members for sticking with us and joining the virtual platform. It's very much appreciated. I know that we're all entering kind of a new virtual world right now, given what's happening with the pandemic. So we really appreciate that. We are very excited that we can continue our outreach during this time. So on the point of outreach, I just want to remind everybody that in addition to our virtual meetings, we have a dedicated email address for the community. It's brcac@sfgov.org. We are happy to take comments and suggestions about outreach that way. We're continuing to think about other ways to do outreach during this time, and so I really encourage folks to send an email if they want to suggest a new way to do outreach. One of the things we're considering is potential office hours where we would be able to have an open phone line at specific times so that for people that are less savvy on email or don't have access, they could call in and speak to somebody. We're also looking at how we can do hard copies. So certainly we're all adapting to this new scenario, and we just encourage everybody to submit their thoughts for how we can best transmit our information, have dialogue, and continue our outreach. Feel free to reach out to a CAC member, to city staff, or of course, always you can email the dedicated email address. John mentioned, so in terms of next steps, John mentioned, and I think many of you have noticed that tomorrow will be the Planning Commission's first virtual meeting. This project does have an item on that agenda. It is to initiate the general plan amendment for the project. It's not an action item. It's akin to introducing a potential change to the general plan. So the commission will discuss that and choose to initiate. You can go to the Planning Commission's website to find out how to watch that meeting tomorrow. It begins at 1. In addition, we have a number of upcoming approvals throughout the spring and summer that we've presented to the CAC at prior meetings. The first approval action will be again at the Planning Commission. Our plan was to have an anticipated date of May 7th, but I also want to acknowledge that as we convert to this virtual world, we want to make sure everybody has an opportunity again to continue participating. So we will be thinking about potentially moving that back by a week or two, just to give people a little bit more time to be able to lodge their comments and talk with us. And so I just wanted to kind of generally address the success we've had tonight in doing a virtual meeting, and also just wanted to let everybody know that we're getting your emails. We appreciate all of the effort to continue this outreach, and so we want to continue that dialogue. Thanks, John. I'm going to turn it back to you for the next item.
Thank you, Lee.